Well, I thought I would do something a little bit different today. There was some articles in the news lately about some interesting laws that have been passed.
Okay.
And so I thought it'd be cool to look into some weird laws.
Let's do it.
And I found quite a few, but I've only pulled ones that are still in effect. Because there's lots of odd laws that have been discontinued. So I've grouped them into 3 different groups. So I thought we could pick the weirdest one from each group and then decide which is the weirdest of them all.
Super cool. Okay,
right.
Let's do it.
So I've pulled 5 from the western part of the United States, plus Alaska, because that just fits in its own place. I guess it's still western. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you a brief thing about these laws, and you can let me know good idea, bad idea.
Okay, I love it.
All right, the first one is in Alaska, if you're visibly drunk at a bar, you can't stay there, but you can't drive home either. So an intoxicated person may not knowingly enter a bar if they're drunk, or if they get drunk at the bar, they have to leave. So you can't stay once you're drunk. And police actually enforce this, and drunk patrons can face up to a $500 fine. And many people pointed out it creates a absurd legal situation where there's no legal way to kind of get home from the bar. You can't just sit at the bar for a couple hours to become unintoxicated. So I guess, but you can't drive home. So I guess you just got to sit outside.
Or you could Uber.
That's true. Although in Alaska, I looked it up, exactly this thing. Like Uber's only available in like major cities.
Oh, dang.
Because Alaska is so, unpopulated.
Yeah.
I guess lower population.
So that's not an option. So the question is, do I like this law?
Yeah,
or
what do you
I
think?
not like this law? Gut reaction, I like it because I'm not a fan of drinking. I don't like what it does to people. It doesn't really make sense is the problem.
Yes.
There's not really a solution besides to stop drinking, which would be to eliminate the bar in and of itself. So
Yes.
why not just not have the bar rather than have somebody get stranded, So that's my initial take on it. What about
I like
you?
it. Well, I think if there's any place you should be able to legally be drunk, it should be at a bar. And so I feel like if we're going to allow people to do that, that'd be the one place for it to be. Also, maybe cut them off before they get too intoxicated. But that just was an odd one. Just this kind of...
It's super weird.
Yeah, what do you do?
Yeah. Catch 22 situation.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to, I guess for these rest of them, just read the law and then not explain a little bit about it.
Okay.
So I can maybe explain more.
Yeah.
So in Nevada, you cannot use an X-ray machine to fit your shoes. So you can't use an X-ray machine when trying on shoes to make sure they're the right fit.
No way. That's... Well, who would think to do that?
Well...
Would it be... hang on, let me guess. Okay. I'm assuming it's an athlete who's trying to get a really close fit for like a climbing shoe or a running shoe. But I don't... You can't even do it in your own home?
Well, I mean, guess if you had your own X-ray machine, I think that'd be pretty hard to come by.
But in public, you can't bring an X-ray machine.
Well, shoe stores can't have that available.
Oh, shoe stores. I missed that part.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Or anywhere, but yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of radiation.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like that.
So that's why the law was passed, was for health and safety reasons. Because normally when you get like an X-ray, maybe for your teeth at the dentist, it's like once a year and it's one shot. Yeah. So I guess shoe stores were doing this, but then they were doing many rounds on somebody's foot, try on a new pair of shoes. So they're like,
foot cancer.
Can't do it. Yeah.
Oh my God. All right. That's a good one.
In California, there is a yearly frog jumping contest. But if the frog dies during the frog jumping contest, it must be destroyed and it cannot be eaten.
So if a frog dies during the frog jumping contest, it has to be destroyed.
Yes. Immediately.
You should have. This is what your episode should have been. Like, it should have been: are these laws or are these not laws?
That'd
like
be fun. Maybe in the future.
In the future, because this sounds like a made-up law to start with. Am I a fan of this? Gut reaction. It seems dumb.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not a fan of killing a frog because it didn't win a race.
No, the frog dies during the race.
Oh, it dies during the race? I'm still not a fan of it. The frog didn't choose to be in the race. The owner did, So
Yeah.
I think that should be outlawed for sure.
The frog jumping contest or
Yeah.
the you can't eat the dead frog part?
I think that if the frog has to die during the contest, I think that you can't do the contest anymore. Otherwise just go hunting. Hunt a frog, kill the frog.
Well, the goal isn't for the frog to die. It just might happen to die. Just like the Kentucky Derby if a horse dies during the
I'm gonna eat
race.
that horse. I'm going to eat that horse 9 times out of 10. It's going in my tummy. So tell me more about this.
So there is a yearly frog jumping contest in California. I didn't say which town it's in. But I guess some animal activists thought it was not right. And so they put a law in place where frogs are viewed as athletes and not food. Therefore, they can compete for the sake of being an athlete, but you can't wear them out so they die and then you eat them. So it's kind of an animal rights situation.
Oh, okay. I'm a fan of that.
But the frogs are still in the contest. It's just if they happen to die, you can't eat it.
If they happen to die,
Yeah.
though, I thought dying was if
it's
you
just-
didn't win, you die.
No, it's frog jumping. Which frog jumps the
Oh,
furthest?
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm great with that.
Yeah.
Don't eat the winner frog or the loser frog.
Any of the frogs.
Any of the frogs. Leave them alone.
What if the frog is dead?
What if it's dead?
Yeah, what if it hops its last hop?
Then you get kicked out of the competition and you get banned for a year because you killed a frog. Or never treat it as an athlete is my thing. Like massage its legs, give it electrolytes, get it ready to go.
Help
Put
that
the
frog
headband
out.
on it. Yeah,
That's so
Help
funny.
that froggy out.
Okay, in Colorado, you cannot put upholstered furniture, like a couch,
Okay.
outside on your porch or lawn.
In Colorado, this is not legal.
Yes.
100,000% agree. Yeah. It's the trashiest thing ever to have a couch on your front porch or in your front lawn that is upholstered. Although I used to have a picture of me on Facebook of me on a couch with a bunch of friends on the front lawn, but that was for the day because we
You were
moving.
moving out.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
So I think that's the only exemption is to take a cool video or a cool picture.
And thus, we've had an outdoor couch at every one of your friends' weddings,
Yeah.
including ours since.
Yeah.
Although ours was brought inside
Yes, that's
for our
true.
wedding.
That's true.
So this is a law to discourage rowdy parties because college houses would have couches, I guess, on their front lawns,
Yeah.
and to reduce fire hazards. I guess, I don't know why that'd be a problem. And also just to, make the neighborhood look nicer.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
My cousin caught a couch or was burning a couch because they used to burn their trash. And he poured water on it because it was getting out of control. And some of the upholstery of the couch came off of the couch and adhered to his legs
No.
while it was burning. Yeah. So
Wow.
it is a fire hazard in more than one sense. Not just that it's easy to light on fire,
Dang,
but that
yeah.
it can fly everywhere.
Yeah, one of my brother's friends lit a couch on fire with gasoline, but then the gasoline traveled back up the stream. The fire did up the stream of gasoline and burnt his leg really bad.
Oh my God.
And he was taken to the hospital and had to do skin grafts, and they did it with pig skin. But one of his best friend's moms was like super religious. And so she was like, "You've defiled yourself because you have an unclean animal's skin on." So she like would pray over it. So maybe, another reason to not have a couch on your lawn.
Yeah.
All right, this
That's
is the
hilarious.
fifth one. This is the last one from the West. Idaho, cannibalism is illegal except for in survival situations.
I'm for it. 100%.
Love it.
Because that person has to be dead.
Yes,
But that's the only stipulation.
Mm-hmm.
They have to be dead and then you can eat their body.
exactly.
But what would you rather, eat the body of a loved one who said, "Hey, when I'm dead, eat my body
Mm-hmm.
to survive and then survive," or would you rather just die?
Oh, I would probably eat you, but not a
I
lot
didn't
of
say
you.
me.
Well, I
What
mean,
the
I'm not
heck?
imagining I'd be in that situation with many loved
That's
ones.
so rude. You're going to live on without me? We're dying together.
Matters what age I am.
Oh my God.
But I can't eat too much, or else I think there's iron toxicity or something.
At what age do you think you wouldn't eat my body for survival?
I don't know, 82.
82.
Matters how good I am physically in shape.
That's
if I'm
so
still
much
feeling
older.
good. What age would you give up at?
Probably like 70.
Okay, so we're not that far off.
Not too far off now. I have to put myself in that situation. Thank you.
You're welcome. I didn't come up with it.
Yeah, go
So
for
this is an interesting law in Idaho that's had to be clarified a couple different times. So Idaho has a law that makes it illegal to willingly ingest flesh or blood of a human being. If somebody forces you to eat flesh, you don't get in trouble. They do. So that's the willingly part.
Okay.
And if you do eat somebody, it's punishable for up to 14 years in prison. Well, then people, because there's some weird people out there, they're like, well, what if like I want my friend to eat my foot and I cut off my own foot? They're like, well, that means you're mentally ill. So that's illegal too, even if you're like willingly offering up a part of your body.
Yeah.
But the law they have made a kind of addendum to it that if the action was taken under extreme life-threatening conditions where it was the only means of survival, so like you're out in the woods and your friend dies, then you can eat them.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. But there's that gray area of like desecrating a corpse or ruining a crime scene.
Oh, no.
And so they've actually never had to take it to court. So it's never been a problem. But technically, you could.
Technically, it is breaking the law because you are tampering with a crime scene if your friend died.
Yeah.
So either way, you're screwed.
Exactly. But yeah. So out of those 5, being Alaska, you can't get drunk at a bar. Nevada, you can't use an x-ray for your foot. California, dead frogs. Colorado, lawn furniture. And the Idaho, cannibalism. Which one do you think is the weirdest?
Probably the frogs.
Okay.
You know, it's not as disgusting as the cannibalism, but it's just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't have thought that up on my own if I tried. What about you?
I think, the dead frog one's the most unnecessary.
Okay.
I can get behind the reason for the other 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So that's the one on our list, the dead frog jumping
it.
contest. Now for the eastern part of the U.S., these are some more weird ones, less logical, which I think of the eastern/southern part of the U.S. being a bit more that way. Alabama. You can't wear a fake mustache to church if the intent is to make people laugh and disrupt the service.
That's hilarious. That shouldn't be a law, but go ahead.
Yeah, so it's an Alabama code where wearing a fake mustache to church is fine unless you're intending to cause laughter and disrupt it. And the law was enacted about 100 years ago with the intent to maintain a level of decorum and respect during church services. It's not really ever been enforced, but it is still on the books.
Wow.
All right. In Georgia, in the town of Gainesville, it is a city ordinance that you must eat fried chicken with your hands and not use utensils.
Really? I kind of like that. I think it levels the playing field.
You're playing with your food.
I think it levels the playing field when it comes to people who think they're too fancy to eat chicken with their hands. It's like,
if you're in the South, just got to dig in. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
I love it. Yeah, so this law was initially introduced in 1961 as part of a publicity stunt to promote the town of Gainesville as the poultry capital of the world. And the law states that fried chicken must be consumed using one's fingers and not utensils. Although it's rarely enforced, it made headlines in 2009 when a visiting terrorist he should have been arrested. A visiting tourist was ceremoniously fake arrested for eating fried chicken with a fork.
Oh wow. Fake arrested for eating. That's hilarious.
Yeah. All right.
Visiting terrorists.
In Illinois, in the town of Galesburg, you cannot ride a bicycle with fancy riding, such as like not having your hands on the handlebar. You must ride the bicycle as it is intended.
I don't like that one. I don't like that one at all. How are you going to show off to your friends when you're 11?
Yeah. So the city law strictly prohibits fancy riding, of a bicycle on city
Fancy
streets.
riding.
That's what the law is.
That's so funny.
Particularly citing, you must ride with both hands. You can't remove both from the handlebar. Both your feet have to stay on the pedals. And any aerobatic shenanigans are outlawed.
Wow. Yeah, acrobatic or aerobatic? Okay.
Acrobatic.
Acrobatic.
Is aerobatic a word?
I don't know.
Did I just say that?
You did.
Okay.
Well, that's all right.
Cool.
I got your meaning.
All right. One more from the South. In New Jersey, you cannot wear a bulletproof vest while committing a crime.
Why? So that the police could more easily catch you or shoot you.
In New Jersey, a person wearing a bulletproof vest while committing a crime can have an extra charge against them for suiting up. Yeah, so just pretty much like a bonus charge. I don't know if you get caught.
I mean, I get it. That makes sense in a weird way. I actually get that one. Okay.
Okay, so out of those four, being you can't wear a fake mustache, you have to eat fried chicken with your hands, no fancy riding on a bicycle, or the bulletproof vest, which is the weirdest to you, or the most unnecessary?
I think the bicycle one.
Yeah.
It's really limiting, and it's like a free will thing, you know? Mm-hmm. So I think, and it seems like it's not a joke, like the chicken one.
Yeah, that one's a joke.
Fully a joke. This one seems too serious.
Yes.
So I'm saying no. That one.
Yeah, I would agree. Well, I mean, I understand that one more than having an additional charge against you if you're committing a crime, just because of what you're wearing.
I kind of like that one, though.
Yeah. But does that make legal sense? Like,
it does, because it's twice as much deterrent to commit a crime. Because you get double charged if you wear something to it. And it's just
so if the police shoot you, you have to allow them to kill you instead of wear a vest to prevent
either
it.
that or go to jail for twice as long.
No, but yeah, I think that the bicycle one is the silliest. I would agree.
Yeah. I see your point about the bulletproofness, though. That was like my second pick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so now here are 4 weird laws from around the world.
Okay.
So this top one is the one which kind of sparked my idea for this episode. It's just passed in the UK and the United Kingdom, England, and the other countries. Starting in 2027, nobody born after 2008 will ever be able to legally buy cigarettes or any type of tobacco.
Yeah.
Ever.
I like this one. I think this is crossing the line when it comes to what people should be allowed to do.
Which is the UK's whole thing.
Which is just what the UK is about. But if I was running the world, I think I would do this. So as much as I know that it infringes upon people's free will, I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, so I think it's interesting. So the goal is to create a smoke-free generation is what the tagline was. So pretty much like if you're 18 now, you can, buy cigarettes, tobacco, nicotine, vapes for the rest of your life. But if you're 17 and 300 and some days, you will never be able to, even when you're like 80 years old. And it's anything with nicotine in it, even like nicotine-free vape products. But what's odd about this law is it's not illegal for you at 18 to smoke a cigarette. It's just illegal for the store to sell you the cigarette. So it's not making it illegal for any, which I guess is where, you have your rights still to smoke or vape or, do nicotine.
You just can't buy it.
You just can't buy it. So the store would get a fine, but you personally wouldn't get any trouble.
That makes it better. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it's going to incentivize younger people, the younger generation, to commit crime.
Right.
Which is by making.
But it's not a crime.
Well, if they're getting product from each other, then it's going to be under the table. Is what I meant.
Yes.
So, but if somebody older for them buys it for them, what are you going to do?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. I don't know how much it will actually deter people. But yeah.
Yeah.
It just was an interesting law.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Okay, here's another one that...
All right, don't tell me where it's from. I want to guess.
Okay, I like this. Lobsters must be electrically shocked or have their brains destroyed before you boil them alive.
Whew.
This passed in 2018.
That sounds like a down South America thing. I'm going to say Louisiana, U.S.
So these are all different countries, so none of
Okay.
it's the U.S.
All right. Japan.
Okay. This is Switzerland.
Switzerland. Okay.
It's kind of the Japan
Weird.
of Europe. So the Swiss government has passed a groundbreaking law
Japan of Europe. That's awesome.
banning the common practice of dropping lobsters and other crustaceans into boiling water without first stunning the animal. So it's another animal rights thing, kind of like with the jumping frogs. So as of March 1st, 2018, the lobsters or other crustacean will have to be stunned by electric shock or mechanically destroyed brains. You have to stab them through the brain before cooking them.
I'm a fan of that.
Yeah.
I like that. Minimize pain in animals as much as possible.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. The thing is, I feel like they would die just as quickly getting boiled as with an electric shock, but I feel like that could cause more harm to the humans trying to electrocute a lobster.
It could.
I don't know.
Definitely could.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same as like breaking down a fish, though. You want to kill the fish. If it's fresh fish, you want to put the knife through the brain. There's a danger and the knife might slip and might cut you.
That's true,
You know?
but it's not going to shock you.
That's true. But you could also use the mechanical approach, I
Yes,
guess. which is
exactly.
using like, I don't know
Yeah.
what they're using to do that. A hammer.
A hammer, I guess, right? Would you rather a hammer to the head or just dropped in some boiling water?
I would rather be like hammered before I get dropped in water.
The thing is, they better not miss, you
Yes.
know? Yeah.
Yeah. Because then it's just you're in pain and you're in
Prolonging
water.
suffering. Yeah. Okay. This one is running out of gas on the highway is illegal.
Germany.
It is
Yes.
crazy. So it's on the Autobahn, which is their highway that doesn't have like any speed limits.
That makes sense.
So in Germany, it's illegal to stop unnecessarily on the Autobahn. Germans believe that drivers are responsible to keep their cars fueled. So if you run out of gas, it's seen as the driver's fault. And the law is in effect and can result in fines.
Yeah. So it should be,
Makes sense.
for sure.
Yeah. Our Amazon grocery delivery driver ran out of gas
did.
in our driveway last week.
And it's like, how do you let that happen?
I felt bad for
I
them.
did too, but
Yeah.
I was like, it must have been on E for like an hour for that to happen.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And it's not like we got a lot of gas stations around us. But you were very nice and went and bought them gas and brought it back to the house.
Yeah.
So it's very
Helped
nice
them
of
out.
you.
I'm going to charge him though. Charge him.
How? They don't even have gas for
I'm gonna
money.
take this straight to the German government. I'm going to have them deal with it.
You're like, two folks in Kansas City ran out of gas in my driveway. Okay, here's the last one. In Singapore, this has been a law since 1992. Darn it, I told you it's in Singapore.
Ooh.
Buying, selling, or chewing gum is illegal.
In Singapore?
Yep.
I'm a fan of it.
Okay.
I don't think gum is great for you. I don't think it really dissolves in your gut.
You're not supposed to eat it.
Well, I know, but people do, baby.
Do you?
I used to.
Okay.
I used to swallow gum. But even the good stuff, I don't think it dissolves in your gut.
Yeah.
And so I think it's fine if people just don't have gum. It'd probably promote a little bit of oral health as well.
No, there we go. So the government of Singapore wanted to keep their city clean and prevent gum from damaging public property. It was especially a problem where people would stick it on subway doors while they were hopping on the subway. So they just made all gum illegal. And the rule is so strict that if you bring gum into the country, you can have a fine. And it's a criminal offense unless you can prove that the gum is for medicinal purposes. But if it's not medicinal, it'll be $1,000 fine.
Oh, no. For a pack of Big Red.
Yeah. Okay, so out of those four, you can't buy nicotine products, lobsters have to be shocked, running out of gas, or no gum, which is the weirdest.
Man. I think the gum
Yeah.
is the weirdest one for me. How about you?
Yeah, I mean, I don't chew a lot of gum, and some like you could just have a mint.
Yeah.
Is it the weirdest or you support it?
It's the weirdest.
The weirdest. Yeah, I would agree. It's the weirdest because the lobster thing, I mean, I'm not a huge animal activist, but I wouldn't want an animal to suffer.
Yeah. Be nice if they didn't.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we'll take our top 3, which were if a frog dies during a frog jumping contest, you can't eat it. Mm-hmm. You can't ride a bicycle fancy. Or you can't chew gum in Singapore. How would you rate them?
Oh, man. In relation to how dumb they are?
Yeah.
Frog is number 1. It's the most upsetting too, which is a bummer. The gum is number 2 for me, and then the lobster is number 3. How about you?
Oh, the lobster wasn't included in there. It was the riding the bicycle.
Oh, riding a bicycle. That's probably... Oh, man.
That's tricky.
That's tough because I want that to be my number 1 because that seems like an actual injustice.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to make that number 2.
Okay.
I'll make gum number 3.
All right.
Yeah.
I like it. Mm-hmm. I would agree with that order as well. I would throw in there the fake mustache one, although I don't think they actually ever enforce it. But yeah, I would agree that the oddest one is that you can't eat a frog that died during a frog jumping contest.
Super weird.
I mean, obviously I don't know if it was a problem, but
yeah. They're having like a frog boil after all these contests.
Exactly, sacrificing the winning athlete. My brother, he used to go around the country shearing alpacas in the spring. And there was one farm he would go to where they had a ton of alpacas, and they would sacrifice the worst alpaca each year and make them alpaca burgers and have like an alpaca cake and like made it like a shearing day, like a party.
Was it good?
Well, it was often like an alpaca that was kind of old and gnarly, and so I can't imagine it was very good. But anything made into a burger, is pretty edible.
Yeah.
Yeah. So kind of the same thought.
Nice.
Yeah. So those were some weird laws. 13 of them from around the world.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks for doing that.
Yeah.